From Paranologies, and I designed this camera about 8 years ago. Reason being was that I was tired of doing EVP sessions and not having everybody in frame. So what this camera does is it keeps everybody in frame while recording audio and video on 3 different cameras and 2 different microphones. You're looking at the front view as if you were holding it, and right here is where the SD card goes in. It records on SD card up to 32 gigs. This is the on and off switch, and this is the remote to control the internal DVR. You also have a forward-facing camera that's fully adjustable and a built-in phonopod. What this is, it's the lens that sends out the infrared signal for the wireless headphones. So when you're walking around with this, you are supplied with some wireless headphones with this unit. And you'll notice there's a microphone here and a microphone here, and you'll be able to listen to live EVPs as the circuitry in this has a memory chip that backs the audio off just a little bit so you can hear live EVPs. So this switch right here turns on your IR illuminator, which is in the front. I'll show you that in here in a second. And this switch right here turns on the flashlight. It has a built-in little LED, so you don't have to carry a flashlight. These are static discharging handles. And you have an input for 4th channel, which can be your thermal imager, or the wireless pod that we offer, where you can have an EMF detector off to the side and it'll send all the data to this unit as well. So I'm going to turn the unit around, and you'll notice here there's a camera here and a camera here. Now these 2 cameras line up panoramically on the display. So it's going to be one large image across the front, and they line up about 200 degrees worth of footage. You're looking at the trademarked Paranologies IR illuminator, and it's a 180 degree illuminator. It disperses IR perfectly. The center LED is just for the flashlight. It's just a white LED. So I'll turn the unit on now with the front, and you know, here's a flashlight. It's not very bright, but you don't want it to be super bright. You'll dim out the entire room you're trying to investigate. So the unit's on, and you'll notice DVR comes up. What you want to do from this point is actually showing the front camera. So you want to push the quad button, and this will show you all 4 cameras. So this is a very small room. This is where I build everything, so it's kind of hard to pick up on everything. You'll notice the 4th input here is blank, but that's because we have nothing inputted into our 4th input. So right now we have, you know, the front camera and then the right front camera. It's telling you that it's recording, and basically you can also go to the remote here, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to blow up any of these live, you can make them large. So if you see something on this screen that is of interest, you can blow it up as well. And you can also review on this unit. Push play and go back and look through your footage live. Turning it around, I'll turn the IR illuminator on. This camera picks up IR just a little bit, but you can kind of see the pattern. It disperses. And if I were on here, I don't think it'll show. Yeah, it won't show IR in here. So, but the cool thing about this unit is when you eject the SD card, you load it into your PC. It will not work on a Mac, unfortunately. But when you load it into the PC, it will actually have files there, and you can drop them into your hard drive and back up all your data, or review the software and capture all your data as well to give it to your clients. There's a lot more details on the internet I go into at Paranologies.com. I have a blog about this unit. I've learned something interesting about EVPs, and it came out of the original unit. This is about the 9th or 10th version of this camera. I have completely molded this camera from scratch. This used to all be one flat piece of ABS plastic. So I've actually molded this unit from scratch out of wood. I'll kind of show you an idea. Here's the mold. So gives you an idea of the mold, and then of course I vacuum form over it. And so that's what gives me the form. And this design has taken quite a while, but it's very, very light. It's probably under a pound. if not right at £1, even with batteries in it. It does take 16 AA batteries. I know it seems like a lot. It's actually not. The forward tray right here has 8 AA batteries, and that actually controls everything with the exception of the illuminator. The top batteries control the illuminator. You can put some cheap batteries in the top tray because the illuminator will last you, 3 or 4 investigations. The DVR has to have some high current Energizer rechargeable batteries, about 2400 amp. You can buy them. They're also, I don't include them with this unit because I like to use the 15-minute charger. I'll show you an image of that right now. I like to use this 15-minute AA charger right here, Energizer. It's a very cool unit. You can, have 16 AAs is what I do, and I just hot swap them, so I never run out of juice. If it does die during an investigation, I just pop in new AAs that are recharged, and then, move on from there. So yeah, it's a very efficient camera for what all's in here. You'll actually get about an hour and a half of use. If you think about that, I mean, this is a 4-channel DVR powering 2 microphones, a phonopod, 3 cameras, and all the internal power supplies. So you're only running that off 8 AAs. It's taking a lot of studying with this unit, trying to get the current down to where it'll actually run off 8 AAs. But I've got it down to that, and this unit is very efficient for its size. And it's basically like having a portable command center at your fingertips. No more running wires. The evidence I pull off this is really good evidence to show your clients. Like I said, I've been using it for 7 years, so it's never let me down. The design for the last 7 years has stayed about the same, but this is the second version where I've made it all one piece, and I'm very happy with it. I'm sure it'll change a little bit because all of my products change as I move down. It's for the better. But so if you have any more questions, you can go to Paranologies.com and check out the TriCam. I also sell it on eBay if you feel more comfortable purchasing on eBay. The unit is on there. Or you can email me at sales@Paranologies.com. And be sure to go to our Facebook page. It's facebook.com/Paranologies. Thank you.